onto a USB drive. So let's dive into it. First, let's download the necessary files. Go to the cross.tech website and download the ChromeOS recovery file that matches your CPU architecture. For the Intel processors, use Shyvana for the 8th or 9th generations, Jinlon for the 10th generations, and Voxel for 11th or higher. If you have an AMD Ryzen CPU, use combos. I have an Intel 8th gen processor, so I'll be downloading Shyvana. Download the latest stable build, which is 129 for now. Next, visit the Brunch GitHub repository and download the latest release. The Brunch framework will allow you to install ChromeOS on a non-Chromebook device like your PC with an Intel or AMD processor. After downloading, extract the two files. Now, create a new folder and name it ChromeOS. Then copy the extracted files into this folder. Rename the recovery file to ChromeOS. The Brunch framework and its installation scripts are designed for Linux, so Windows users will need to set up a Linux environment first. The easiest way to do this is with Windows Subsystem for Linux or WSL. You can enable Windows Subsystem for Linux from the Windows Features page. Once your computer restarts, restart your computer for the Linux distribution from the Microsoft Store. I am going to install Ubuntu, but you can install any distributions if you prefer. After installing Ubuntu, open it. The Ubuntu command line interface will appear. You will be prompted to create a new username and password for your Linux environment. Just do it to complete this setup. Now you have a Linux environment ready to go. Next, enter this command to update the system and install the required packages for the Brunch framework to function correctly. Now, we'll prepare the ChromeOS disk image file using the Ubuntu terminal. First, you need to navigate to the ChromeOS folder where you extracted the ChromeOS recovery file and Brunch file. Type cd /mnt/, then type the ChromeOS folder path in small letters. After that, enter this command to create the ChromeOS disk image file. This process can take some time, around 10 to 15 minutes depending on your hard drive speed, so please wait. After the process is finished, hit enter and exit the Ubuntu terminal. The ChromeOS disk image file is stored in the same ChromeOS folder. Now we have to create a ChromeOS bootable USB drive using a program called Rufus. So download Rufus from its website. Open Rufus. Plug in your USB flash drive. It automatically detects the USB drive. You just need to select the ChromeOS disk image file from the ChromeOS folder. Click the Start button to flash the ChromeOS image to the USB drive. Now wait for Rufus to complete the process. Once the USB drive is ready, it's time to boot into ChromeOS. Restart your PC and go to your BIOS settings. Make sure to disable Secure Boot. Then, access the boot menu. Select the USB drive to boot into ChromeOS. Now, the Brunch framework will load. It customizes ChromeOS to work on your non-Chromebook hardware. This process only happens during the first boot. You might need to wait 10 to 15 minutes for this process to be completed. After that, you will be greeted by the initial ChromeOS setup screen. Connect to Wi-Fi and follow the on-screen instructions to continue. Services including Google Play Store. So we have successfully installed ChromeOS on the USB drive. You can now open the Google Play Store and start downloading your favorite Android apps just like you would on a Chromebook. As you can see, the Play Store and all the other Google services like YouTube, Gmail, Google Drive, etc. are just working fine. Guys, I am using a 64GB USB flash drive, but as you can see, out of 64GB, only 2.6GB of space is available. This is because when we install ChromeOS on a USB drive, it typically creates partition with a fixed size. By default, it doesn't use all the available space on your drive. To utilize the full available storage on the USB drive, we have to run a simple command in the terminal. Press Ctrl plus Alt plus F2 to open the terminal. Log in as root user. Type resize data and hit enter. This command tells ChromeOS to re-evaluate the available space on your USB drive and expand the data partition to use the full capacity. Wait a few minutes. After the partition resizing is complete, press enter to reboot the system. After the reboot, you can see that I have 43GB of available space now. And there you have it. You have successfully installed ChromeOS with full Google Play Store support on your USB drive. You can now insert the USB drive on any computer and enjoy the ChromeOS without installing it on the hard drive. Since ChromeOS is installed on the USB drive itself, you won't lose your installed apps, settings, and data if you plug in the USB drive into different computer.